Hello everyone, it is Ken Chrysler here, and welcome to FLH WrestleMania Part 2. We got a big one here for you. We're going to kick things off with the Intercontinental Championship. We also have two other titles on the line and the conclusion to the main event promo for this year, with a lot going on there. We don't know what's all going to happen yet, but it's not looking good. Peyton Bruce is going to try to go back in time and save his mother. However, there's someone who also has some cruel intentions. And of course, mentally still in bad condition. He's alive, but he's in bad condition. But we're going to kick things off with this Intercontinental title match. And this is going to be a good one. It's going to be Extreme Rules. You got Paul Weiss and the Freak. Of course, Paul Weiss is the champion, the current champion right now. He's going to have a tough challenge tonight against someone who is just extreme and extremely dangerous as well. Also, we'll have the tag titles and the world title, so we will conclude what happens with those titles as well. So a lot to cover in this final episode, and this will determine the future of 24 for sure. And here we go. Because whoever wins these titles, or if they retain the titles, either way, it's pretty much a guarantee that they're going to be back next year. And the Freak's starting off really good here. Of course, he's challenging Paul Weiss. Paul Weiss is known for being lucky. He's had a record of, he's as lucky goes. And we'll see if he can pull this off tonight, because it's going to be a challenge. Both of these guys are veterans to this company. They've been here for a while. We dated the Freak all the way back to SVR 2006. So that's a while. And as for Paul Weiss, probably SVR 2008. So these guys have been around for a long time, longer than this has been around. So they know their way around things. Of course, Freaks won the world title a few times. I don't know if he's ever won it on here, but he's won it a few times, and of course, tag titles, known for that. With Mr. Black and his brother Buttocks. And as for Paul Weiss, a CTL champion that did not last long. Also a Rumble winner. So, and of course, it didn't last long for him, his title reign, but you got to give him props. He's the only non-sub, I think, to win the CTL title. And oh man, Paul Weiss dropping the Freak's head on the ladder. I wonder if that ladder is going to even be used tonight. You might hear some rain in the background. Got a little bit of storm going on, of course. You may not, though. Some of you all have great ears. Okay, I just want to lay that down. Some of you all have excellent ears. You can hear literally a pin drop. It's unreal, especially in those headsets. And oh man, the Freak moved just in time. And I would love to see a ladder get broken. That's like one of my only. Usually they lay that ladder there, and it's just always in the way, and they don't do anything about it. And we even try to ban the ladders, and they still put them underneath the ring. It's the interns. They're being very ambitious here lately. And Paul Weiss is scolding the Freak. And we'll see what happens here. And he's going. They love those steps, too. They love the steps. And look at the Freak here. Uh-oh. Can we see it? Oh my goodness! Oh, what a move by the Freak. And finally, someone breaks a ladder and it just disappears in thin air. It's magic. Don't ask how it happened. It's magic. It's a trick. So, wow, Paul Weiss just got broken through a ladder. And the Freak finally used the ladder correctly. So congratulations to him. Even though he's part of Mobster X's crew. Ugh. By the way, Newson will be defending his title, and he will try to save the world from catastrophe tonight. And look at Paul Weiss here. Slamming the Freak. And the Freak, he's just taking his sweet time, punishing Mr. Weiss. He loves to do that. He loves to punish his enemies. And Paul Weiss, you know, he's pretty extreme too, and he's got a shovel. And it's a Shovel Stone brand, just in case you're wondering. And Paul Weiss is going to town with the shovel. Attacking the Freak, hitting the ribs. And oh my goodness, Paul Weiss is ticked. He didn't like getting broken through that ladder, that's for sure. This is a great Intercontinental matchup, you know. And here comes the Freak. And look here. I don't like that move. I don't like that move. It's kind of weird. But it's effective, but not effective enough to get a 3. And Paul Weiss with the nice kick out there. And the Freak. Oh, there goes the water bottles. Oh, one of them got it. One of them survived. So. And the Freak stripping that shovel right from Paul Weiss's hands, and he's going to make him pay. Earlier, Paul Weiss threw in some strikes on the Freak with that shovel. And now the Freak was returning the favor, but Paul Weiss yet again gets the upper hand. And this is going to be a dogfight for this Intercontinental title. And I think Paul Weiss was attempting a bear hug, perhaps? So yeah, the MW is going to have 2 titles they have to defend tonight. The tag titles and the World Heavyweight Championship. And that will be, of course, next. We will have both of those matches. And then the conclusion of what's going to happen with the Time Machine, Peyton Bruce, and our psychotic custodian. Well, so-called custodian. We don't even think he is one. He's just pretending to be. And of course, mentally in bad shape. Still alive, still breathing. We're expecting a recovery, but it's not good. And yet again, going for these steps, the obsession with the steps. And yeah, what so much for that obsession. He did drop it on his face, though. And look at the Freak punching Paul Weiss in the back of the head and making him bleed. And more strikes with the shovel. That shovel has really come into play in this one. But Paul Weiss has gotten more shots with it. And he's not satisfied with that shovel. He's going to get a new shovel. Why not? The Freak's going to make him pay. Oh, Usually you don't see that kind of shot with the shovel, but Paul Weiss using the shovel once again. And the Freak, though, has had enough. And he is going to go for a pedigree. Well, that'll silence Paul Weiss. The question is, can he get a 3 out of it? And a kick out there from Paul Weiss. Wow, just amazing kick out. And the Freak continues to punish Paul Weiss using his boot. My goodness. And Paul Weiss definitely felt that one. And look at Paul Weiss. A good move there. Can he get a point? And he's got one. Oh, wow. He's about to get lucky again, maybe. We'll see. He got the first point there. He's done good in this match, though. He continues to grab weapons, though. Another shovel. This must be a shovel stone match. But somehow the ladder got involved. I think it was supposed to be a shovel stone match, but the ladder somehow got underneath there, so it's technically not. Even though they're using nothing but shovels. Beating the tar out of each other. And look at Paul. My goodness. I don't know how many shots the Freak has taken in this matchup. He has been beat to death with this shovel. Paul Weiss will not stop. And the Freak is trying to dodge a shot. And finally he does. And he goes for the groin area. That's what you're going to have to do. And now, yeah, we got the shovels all right. And Paul Weiss is just taking these shots like a champ. Wow. Taking multiple shots to the head like it's nothing. And he continues to beat the Freak. I don't know how the Freak's still alive. And Paul Weiss is showing off. The fans do not appreciate this. They do not like him. I don't think anyone likes him. I don't even think his own mother loves him. Does anyone really like Paul Weiss? I don't think anyone in the world likes Paul Weiss. But he continues to dominate. He doesn't care what we think. Oh my goodness. And using the steps. This is a great match. I'm surprised it's not 5 stars yet. It's definitely worthy, I think. And look at Paul Weiss grabbing the Freak by the mask and slamming him on the ground. So much destruction here. But it's not a false count anywhere. They have to get in the ring to get the pin. And the Freak is a little bit confused. He's just walking around trying to get his balance or something. He's a little dizzy. And who can blame him? I mean, how many shots can you take with a shovel? And the Freak's trying to get this crowd pumped up. I think they are pumped. What a kickoff match. This is an excellent match. Brutality at its finest. And the Freak's trying to take control here. Paul Weiss hit his head. He's been bleeding, and the Freak is just fed up. And who can blame him, especially after all those shovel shots? And can he get a point here? And he does. He ties it up. Interesting. So it is 1-1. And Paul Weiss, oh no, choke, slam, locked in. But he's going for the shovel. My goodness, Paul, what is wrong with you? And look here, a spine buster. Incredible. Paul Weiss's cockiness and wanting to hurt the Freak cost him the Intercontinental title. Congratulations, Paul. You're unlucky now. You got a little too cocky. He could have finished it. Oh my goodness, what an idiot. And the Freak wins. And he is your new Intercontinental Champion. And now it is time for our tag team title match. It's going to be a great one. This is a great matchup. It is. Because the MW, they have their hands full tonight. We were going to make this a Hell in a Cell, but it didn't work out well. Unfortunately, which is a bummer, because that would have been incredible, especially watching King Giant have to climb the cell. That would even be funnier. But instead, you're going to get an Extreme Rules match. So King Giant and William working together again, and they work good together. They won that #1 contendership match. So kudos to them for that. But tonight, they're going up against some veterans. I was mentioning earlier that the Freak has been a part of the company. It wasn't always called this, but he's been a part of the company since SVR 2006. But let me tell you something. Lurtz was the first sign ever. He's the first one ever. And Gorgie's also from 2006 as well. So these two have been doing it for almost 2 decades now. They just know their way around. Gorgie's never won a world title, though. He's won a couple other titles. He's come close. He had I believe in 20, he had a big match with Mental and lost it. But yeah. But Lurtz was the first one ever. And of course, William came along way later, and King Giant's this year. This was his first year, so he's kind of a rookie. So it's crazy. It's crazy to see time go by like that. And of course, we only have covered 14 and up. We didn't cover the days before 14. But yeah, Gorgie, Lurtznick, the Freak, some big stars back in the day. And look at King Giant going after Gorgie. They have the size advantage here. They have the weight advantage, for sure, going into this. But they're kind of a new stable. And we'll see if they can take down the MW. Most of the champions, I believe, with of course the exception of the Beige Cowboy, have retained their, have lost their title. So most of them have lost their title. Of course, the Beige Cowboy kept his, but, oh man, Lurtznick went back first. What an uncomfortable landing that was. But yeah, looking back at it, the women's title changed, the IC title changed. What else changed? The United States title, well, actually it didn't. Yeah. The Beige Cowboy got lucky. We're going to keep it at that. Obviously, I'm a commentator. I'm not as experienced as he is. And I will save the United States. I will save it from him. I'm going to just have to find somebody that's willing to take the U.S. title from him. I know a guy that's really interested in taking the U.S. title from him, even though he's a little bit insane. And Gorgie, oh wow, slams William. Gorgie's got the stop sign. Yeah, this is Extreme Rules once again. And I tell you, we got really extreme on the last one. We got extremely extreme. And Paul Weiss made a very bad miscalculation. Very bad. Cost him the title. You know, just wanting to continue to hurt the Freak instead of putting it away. I mean, he could have had a pin. Maybe the Freak would have kicked out. The Freak did get up quickly from the shovel hit. So, who knows? Who knows if it would have been a 3 or not. But Paul Weiss had missed an opportunity. But he's a moron. So, I mean, what do you expect from him? You know, he's just, you know, a goofball. And, of course, this year, when we talk about 23, we've had some really successful people. We've had, as much as I don't like them, King Giant and ZQ put a mark this year. And, of course, if King Giant wins this, he'll definitely be returning. I don't know about ZQ yet. I don't know if he will sign or take a break or what's going to happen there. Also, Billy Anderson is another one I can think of that did a terrific job this year as well. So, we've got a lot of good people. I'm just hoping that Newson can win the world title. Retain the world title. If he does retain, that means he retained all of 23, my bad. Which would be a sensational record, because that's hard to do. That means he won all the matches in 23. Because he won at 22's Mania. So, it's a big deal. And I hope he can pull it off tonight. A lot of people say he's not, but I believe in Newson. I don't care who you all want to win, because I believe in Newson. I believe he's going to win, and if he doesn't win, it's going to be bad. Because we're going to have to deal with a tyrant. And especially with the GM incapacitated right now. I mean, who's going to keep him from doing whatever he wants? Nobody. Nobody's going to be there. And the way things are looking for the assistant GM, he'll be lucky to be alive when this is all said and done. So he's still held captive. So who's going to manage the place? I mean, technically Esther is Mentally's relative, but Mobster's going to fight her on it. So that's if he can win. If he doesn't win, he won't have any power. So we'll see what happens. But the last thing we need is him to win the title and then something bad happen with the Peyton Bruce storyline, which at this point it's guaranteed that something bad's going to happen. Because there's just too many negatives and no positives. And of course that will conclude tonight. And oh man, William dropping Gorgie really good there. And William, fighting with the bat, and what a nice strike there. Strikes Gorgie right in the head and attacking the ribs with the bat. Just incredible performance here by William, and William could be the game changer here. King Giant's not known for winning a lot, but William can really win. And we've seen him, and look at Gorgie though. Gorgie just totally missed that. And Lurtz is going to have to keep an eye on Gorgie. I think Gorgie's the weakest link of the MW. I really do. And the MW right now, I mean, I guess Blue Neck's still with us, but, you know, he did assault me. I just want to lay that on the record. And I didn't press charges, though, because, you know, he was frustrated. And, you know, I want to keep the MW together. I don't want to separate them, especially in this time of war. I could have went to my lawyers. I could have. but I did not. And look at Lurt's Nick with the DDT. And King Giant, Gorgie. Nice roll-up pin on King Giant and the kick out there. And Lurt's Nick going to try, King Giant's not even going to give him a chance to get that in. I think this is a in-ring fall only, so. Oh man, William just choke slammed Gorgie. Oh, what a choke slam. What a choke slam there. And these two are giants. They're juggernauts of men. Lurt's Nick, look here. Oh, wow, what a dive. What a dive. You don't see that a lot from him. He tried it earlier, and it didn't work out well. But this time it paid off. And Lurt's trying to stop William, but he cannot stop. Oh, and he got hit in the back of the head. And William is going to use that buttocks. Uh-oh. Oh, no. That is not good. On the ribs. Oh, man. And William doing some damage. And now going for the pin. I thought it was going to be a pin combo, but apparently not. And William got the point. Wow. I mean, who could blame Gorgie? I don't know how you kick out of that. Getting hit by that buttocks. I mean, that's got to hurt. That's a big buttocks to get hit with. King Giant, could he seal the deal? And a kick out there, yeah. If these two win, then, I mean, all they need is one more point and they win. And look at Lurt's Nick with the Claymore. Good Claymore there, but Williams coming in to save it. And Williams doing really well in this. And Lurt's just lands right on that chair. The MW have to be careful here. All it takes is one more pin, and Lurt's going for the pin, and a kick out there. Gorgie attacking the King with a bat. This has been a crazy match. We've had some crazy Extreme Rules tonight, for sure. And Lurt's Nick. He's planning another Claymore here. And he connects. A great connection there by Lurt's. And King Giant is down. And that is a point for the MW. So now it is a tie. We've had some close ones here tonight. Some close ones. Look at King Giant here. Oh my goodness. Is he going to dive on? Yeah. I didn't think he was going for it. That is insane. 500 pounds. Just, oh man, that would have been crazy. here. Gorgie. Oh, nice. Oh, that's incredible. And all that weight, too. That just shows Gorgie's leg strength. Always has been good at putting on a show with his high-flying moves, for sure. If he could do one thing right, it's definitely that. It's going to come down to this last pin, and both teams are on fire right now. Two people have finishers built up. They're saving, it looks like. And Lurtznick again going for another dive. He's been really good. I mean, the first one he really messed up, but it wasn't his fault. He just timed it wrong. But the other two he's been really good with, which you don't see a lot from him doing that. It's not like him, but he's doing whatever it takes tonight because look who he's fighting. Look at Gorgie, gonna dive. Oh my goodness. Almost decapitated King Giant. Lurtznick getting this crowd going. Oh my goodness, almost took his head off. Almost decapitated the King. Look at Gorgie here. Man, he's not giving the King a chance. And William, can he finish this here? Uh-oh, and a kick out. And that could have been it. And King Giant had Gorgie down. But fortunately for the MW, Lurtz is very resilient. But he's got to watch out for King Giant. Look at King Giant. He's got this great submission in. And of course, but Gorgie breaks it up. Punches King Giant in the back of the head. Oh man, that didn't even phase the Giants. And look at Gorgie. Oh my goodness. Lays him out really good. And look at this. Look at this. Oh my goodness. What a high-flying move there. Could this be it? And the MW retains. Wow, what a fight, though. What a fight. And Gorgie lays it on the Giant. And he helps Lurtz win that tag, well, retain the tag titles. And 2 retained so far. So we'll see what happens in the world title match. But the MW really come into play here. And they will be returning. We expected these two to return anyway. That was basically a guarantee at this point. So, but anyway, what a great championship match by those two. And it is now time for our main event. It's going to be a great one. And this is the moment that you all have been waiting for. And a lot is on the line here. A lot. And here comes the #1 contender for the World Heavyweight Championship. And this man must be stopped. And if the champion wins tonight, if Newson pulls it off, well, you know what that means. He retained all the way through 23, which would be a great record to have on his resume. It's basically the only thing he has left to prove. But tonight he's going to have a challenge. And this man is absolutely despicable. And I'm not allowed to go down there. They've made it clear that I cannot be a manager, that his people can't get involved. This is between Mobster and Newson. And nobody goes in between them. It is Extreme Rules, but nobody is allowed. The GM, which right now isn't the GM, I don't know who's in charge, but they made it clear. The Board of Executives have also made it clear that no one can interfere in this match. So, Newson, you're all by yourself. As much as I would love to go down there and slap Mobster X across the face, I cannot do that. And here comes Newson. And the World Heavyweight Championship, we've seen a couple people retain. We've seen a couple people lose their titles. But we'll see what the fate of Newson is when the night's over. And, of course, we still have our main event promo. So, after this is over, we still have a lot to cover. And here is your #1 contender. What a piece of trash he is. Mobster X trying to, make a name for himself here. And if he wins, he'll be in charge. He will have a lot of power because that world title gives you power. It's not just about the gold. It's about the status that it gives you. So Newson, not only is his title on the line, the future of the company could be on the line as well. Because if Mobster gets the world title, then he can cause some problems. And the World Heavyweight Championship is on the line. Let's go. Come on, Newson. It's going to be one of his toughest challenges yet. Of course, he did defeat Mobster X's son, which is a great as well. He's defeated a lot of really good competition. He even defeated the Beige Cowboy. I couldn't defeat him. He got lucky, but with Newson, there was no luck. His luck ran out with Newson. And look at Newson here. Oh, man. What a move. A good start for Newson here. And he's going to need all he can get. It is Extreme Rules match. So you're going to see a lot of weapons in this. Oh, nice gesture. Really classy. Really classy. Yeah, that's someone with class. And Mobster slipped because he's too old to do this. And now going after Newson. I better not say a lot of insults. It may give him the ammunition he needs. And Newson is going to fly. Look at this. What a beautiful dive. What a beautiful dive by the World Heavyweight Champion. Just incredible. There's been a lot of tension building up for this match. Of course, between me and Mobster as well. He caused a lot of issues also. Prank calling me, basically using my son as a pawn for his prank calls and a lot of other things. After I exposed him and he brushed it off, acted like, oh, it didn't bother him, but you know it did. You know that I was a thorn in his side. It's obvious. And he doesn't like Newson either. He can get over it. And already going for the pin. And not even a 2, buddy. It just started. This match just started. I don't know what you're thinking. And look here, powerbomb. And Newson's got to be careful because you cannot underestimate. I'm hoping that Newson can pull this off. If he does, it will be incredible. It means he retained all of 23 if he can pull it off. Of course, Mobster X won the Royal Rumble at number 30. Let me also mention that. He won at number 30, which is not impressive. So 2K was definitely on his side. And a big throw there. And once again going for the pin. Oh, he got a 2 that time. Congratulations. You got a 2. And look, oh, good counter there by Newson using his knee. And look here. Good move there. Good kick to the head. And Newson going to the top. And look at that. Oh, man. And Mobster got out of the way just in time to dodge the 450 splash. And, oh, my goodness. That is not a good start. And can he get a pin here? And he does. And just like that, that counter was the key to getting that point. And now Newson is down by 1. And he's going to have to make a comeback. It's not a good start, but the reversal on the 450 splash ruined it. You know, if he would have connected that, he would have had the point. But that just shows you how important counters are. A counter can ruin everything, including your momentum. And once again, Mobster continues to flip off our fans. That's going to be a fine. That is going to be a fine. However, we don't have any management to, yeah, this is not good. It's not good. The assistant GM is kidnapped, and the other GM is recovering in the hospital bed. It's not good. And if Mobster wins tonight, he can try to use that world title to use it as leverage to be a manager. It's not the first time that's happened. And look here. Oh, Newson getting dropped on his head. However, this is not false count anywhere. Oh, man, Mobster landed spine first on that hockey stick. Just a brutal hit. And sometimes the weapons can be in the right places to make the impact even worse. And this has just become a dogfight. And Mobster continues to show off. He is very arrogant and cocky, so that fits his profile. But he needs to pay attention to the world champion. He's really making me mad. He's making the audience mad. He's making me mad too. And Newson trying to use the stop sign. All kinds of weapons have already been involved in this, and what a DDT there by Newson. And Newson can take, hopefully, an advantage here from that DDT and this hockey stick. Oh my goodness. Newson getting thrown around. And look at Mobster here. Oh no. This is not good. He decided not to go for the pin. I don't know if it would be enough or not, but it looks like he wants to do more damage here. And Newson's in trouble. Yeah, he can't decide what he wants to do here. And uh-oh. Oh, no. No! And a stunner. This could be it. Oh, my goodness. This man has dominated this, and somehow Newson breaks out of it. I don't know how he pulled that off. Oh, that was a miracle. I don't know how he kicked out of that. I thought it was game over there. If he couldn't survive the first stunner, I didn't see how he was going to survive the second one. It's funny how those things work. And Mobster continues to show off. And uh-oh, look here. Yeah, that's what you get. And the strikes with the shovel, it took 3 shots to the head to knock him to the ground. And still no 3. Unbelievable. And both of these men are extremely exhausted. Mobster once again throwing in as many strikes as he can. He has Newson in the corner. And look at this. It's not looking good for Newson. And now he's got the kendo stick. We've seen about every weapon in this match that we can think of just about. Oh my goodness, this does not look good. And look here. And Newson steps out of the way. What a counter. And look at this. Oh, wow. And Newson going for the pin. Can he tie this up? And another kick out. My goodness. That is unreal. Just unbelievable what we're seeing here. The resiliency is insane. And Newson now DDT. And he's not going for the pin. And using the steps now. Still, Mobster is getting back up. And Newson's having, he's having trouble lifting those steps, but he's got them lined up. Another connection, that time to the head. That is how you use steps, ladies and gentlemen. That is how you use steps. And that time it didn't work. But at least he used them right. Most of you all don't. And look here. The athleticism is incredible. You got to give it to him. Mobster didn't connect that the way he wanted, but still did a good job to get Newson down. And now he's got the shovel. Oh my goodness. And look at Newson here. Oh, a flying DDT. Oh, wow. That was incredible. Using the ropes, and he gets a point. So finally, Newson ties this thing up. And look here. Oh, strike to the head with a shovel. Another strike to the head. Another. That is how you do it. Could this be it? And Newson did it. He has saved the world from Mobster X. And he has retained all of his titles. He's retained the world title throughout 23. What a record. That is incredible. And he is still your world heavyweight champion. And the final showdown's about to wreak some havoc here. And it looks like we have a 2 versus 1. So they are determined to take Mopper out tonight. And Peyton Bruce and G working together. They have a common enemy. They usually don't like each other. But they have seen eye to eye on this situation that Mopper has to go. The question is, can they take him down? Because we saw what he did to mentally. Put him in a coma. And he's supposed to be recovering. That's what I've heard. They haven't really released a lot of information on that. But G and Peyton are going to have to do something to Mopper to stop him. Because if he gets a hold of that time machine, all hell may break loose. And look at Peyton. Oh, good counter there by Mopper. And we don't want Mopper to win. But even if Peyton does win, and look at G. Oh, wow. Even if Mopper does lose, Peyton would be bad news as well. So, it's not a good situation here. And look at Mopper rolling out. And Bruce, look at G. Oh, my goodness. What a double team. What a hit by those two. Wow, what a high-flying move. Both coming in together. And you talk about timber. Yeah, a tree fell on Mopper there. And this may be the only shot they have to take Mopper down. Is to knock him out and then finish him off. And we'll see what happens. Look at Mopper, though. His quickness is unreal. And now going after G. And Mopper throwing in some more shots. Look here. He's trying to separate both of these men. And look at Bruce. Oh, wow. Clotheslines him over the top rope. It is pretty crazy what is going on here. As this teamwork they're trying their best to take Mopper down, but he keeps on taking advantage. If he gets one of them down, he goes crazy. We've never seen nothing like this. Both of these men are trying their best to get him down. And he continues to fight back. And look here. We're going to see a double team. A double DDT. Wow. Just a wonderful move there. And look at G. Is he going to fly again? Yes, he is. And they've got the upper hand for now. And Mopper breaking the kendo over G's head. And look at Peyton Bruce. And look at the counter there by Mopper. Oh my God. And G just puts him right back on his back. But he gets right back up from it as if nothing happened. And look at Mopper mocking Peyton Bruce. Said he was going to go back in time and finish off his mother again. Yeah, this man is responsible for Peyton Bruce's mother's death. And both of these guys are fired up. G, of course, is the ex-boyfriend of Peyton Bruce's mother. And look here. And just like that is a 1v1, but Peyton Bruce is ready. Throwing in the chair there, and another shot to the head. And look at Mopper, though. Mopper's already taken one of them out. And look here. Another low blow, but not enough. G was the easiest of the two for sure. We knew that going in. And all Mopper needs is to get a hold of G's brother, and then this is going to be haywire. And look at him stomping on the legs. And look at Peyton Bruce. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's a good one. And it's going to be right on that broken kendo. But he gets right back up. He will not stop this guy. This is the toughest custodian I've ever seen in my life. He is mopping the floor with these two. And look here. Oh my goodness, and now he has knocked out Peyton Bruce. So there's only one man remaining. And he took a couple big hits, but he took them both on. Can anyone stop Moses Mopper? This is insane what we witnessed here. Just absolutely insane. And where is G's brother is the question. And wait a second. Oh, no way. Oh, my goodness. Mentally faked his coma. No wonder we weren't getting a lot of medical details. Oh, my goodness. The Orange Sinister is here. And this is the ego of mentally that he uses when, when it hits the fan. Let's just say that. And it looks like he wasn't in a coma after he did take a hit, a beating in episode 23. But now he is here. And he is here to put an end to Mopper. We saw this version of himself put an end to D-Lee. But the question is, can he beat Mopper? And things are about to get interesting here for sure. And here we go. And not a good start there. If Mopper can take him out, then it is bad news. Because it'll be a matter of time before he gets to G's brother. But now the Orange Sinister has been unleashed on Mopper. Of course, G's brother, he's been working with the Time Machine. We saw the last episode that the crowd was shaking. And there was also some portal holes in the ceiling. So who knows what's going to happen. That is not a good sign. And, of course, he hasn't had a lot of time to work with it. And look at Orange here going wide open. Mopper's already fought 2 people. Well, actually 5, if you count the Asylum. And Peyton Bruce and G are out of commission. They're not dead, thank goodness, but they're out of commission. So they are knocked out cold. And G's brother has got to be wondering what's going on here. I would shut the machine down as soon as possible. But the machine's already started, but it hasn't went into full effect, as far as we know. They had very little time to, it's a disaster waiting to happen. And look at Mopper here. Uh-oh. Well, bumps into Orange. And Orange trying his best, but Mopper still, but look at Mopper. He seems a little disorientated from all the hits he's taken. He took a bunch of chair shots in that last matchup, but he's still going. Oh my goodness, what a hit to the head. If he takes out Orange, then we're in big trouble. And look there, another hit to the head. This is another knockout. If I was that female referee, I'd get out of there. And another stop sign to the head. And Mopper's taking a beating now. They finally have seemed to made him a little bit exhausted. And look here. Oh my goodness. Mopper almost decapitated. Oh my goodness. And what in the world? He just hit the referee in the leg. A female referee. What in the world? This man is insane. Almost took out her kneecap. Oh my goodness. There was no reason to do it. He just did it for fun. Just evil for fun. That's JEFF Productions' slogan. And hopefully we can stop that from happening. What was that all about? Like, for real. And Mopper sweeping Sinister. And look at that. Oh, now trying to break the arm of Mopper. And Mopper gets right out of it. And these two, man, they are going the distance here. And Mopper once again is disorientated. I don't know what he's doing. He's losing his mind. And of course he's taking a lot of headshots. But that's giving Orange a advantage from all the fatigue. And once again, Mopper gets him down. The Mopper continues to, he's having some issues here. I don't know, maybe his sight is not good. That's what I'm thinking. Because he's just swinging the stop sign. Oh, and he gets a bat to the back. That's what he gets. And now getting a beat down. Oh, but once again, the Mopper, I don't think he can see. I think his vision has been taken from him. Or at least he's been temporarily blind. That's what it looks like here. And he doesn't even know where he's at. And look here. Oh, man, what a drop. And a stop sign right to the skull. Oh, that's going to leave a mark. And, yeah, I don't know if he can see. And that's going to give Orange an advantage here now, finally. And look here. He knocks out Mopper. All right, so we have stopped Mopper. Thank goodness. Well, this actually went better planned than I expected it would. Of course, I had to bring out the Orange Sinister, and I don't like bringing him out because he makes me very angry when I bring him out. But I had to fake my coma to full Moses Mopper, and it worked. And to catch you all off guard. And now Moses Mopper is going to be taken into custody, sent to a maximum security prison. Peyton Bruce is hopefully going to get the help he deserves. And your brother just has to go to the hospital. And that's it. No serious injuries. Thank goodness. And as for the time machine, you can finally shut it down now. Because we will not have to deal with anyone from time or anyone interfering in time. Thank goodness. Yeah, about that time machine, I do have some bad news. Because I was rushed, and because I was under a lot of pressure, I may have miscalculated and hit a couple buttons that I probably shouldn't have. Only because I was rushed, not because I wasn't smart enough. And even though nobody went back in time and screwed anything up, I may have accidentally sent some people from the past to the present day. They're all scattered around now. But, yeah, some people from the past are now currently walking present day. You're telling me that even though we have Mopper and Peyton Bruce into custody, something still malfunctioned? How many people got sent from the past to the future? This is exactly why I stayed at 205 Live and I didn't want to participate with this brand, because this brand is nothing but trouble. But to answer your question, 39, approximately 39 people. See, when I was playing around with the machine, a portal opened up and sucked up 39 people from different places. I don't know if all 39 came from 39 different portals, but yeah, 39 people are currently walking around not knowing what happened. And here's the thing, it can be anybody. It could be someone from your past. It could be someone who is downright evil. It could be your average Joe, a stay-at-home mother, a Roman centurion, a pirate. Anything's possible. 39 people. Now, the good news is most of them are probably confused. Where technology is updated, they don't even know what's going on. They're probably going to be running the streets and going crazy, and they'll be found easily. And some of them, I'll put out as many notifications as I can to the world to turn yourself in, and I'll send you back in time. And I think most of them will go voluntarily. However, there's going to be a few of them that are not going to want to go back. And we're going to have to make the decision whether or not they should go back. And that's what we're going to be doing 24. And I'm going to volunteer my assistance since I screwed everything up because I was under pressure, not because I wasn't smart enough. But yeah, 39 people. Most likely, at least half of them are going to surrender or want to go back home. However, some of them, they're not going to want to go back. And some of them are bound to be evil. So yeah, we have a problem. We have a big problem. 39 people displaced from time at present day. We have a mess, Gugas. A mess. And we're going to deal with it on 2K24. For now, we're going to call tonight a victory. But I'm sure we're going to have a future problem. And that means that anyone can come back. It's a possibility Mike could be one. But it's also possible that every single villain could come back as well. Or someone we don't even know. So I want you to get to the bottom of this, and I want to have these people captured before it causes a bigger problem.